In the previous video, I talked about the bad wolf and the good wolf that is within us. You know, that's an image, but it really relates well to the different emotions, thoughts we have within us. And the one we feed is going to develop, and the one we don't feed is going to die. And the key is really to let die things that we don't want, you know, and especially emotions and thoughts that we don't want, to let them die instead of fight against them. Now, the other thing is to focus, and that's the first thing, to focus on what we want in order to really change our mindset, our mind, to change our life, to decondition ourselves, to recondition ourselves towards what we want, okay? And to focus on what we want and to feed the good wolf. That's exactly that, you know? The difficult part in that is that we have still negative emotions, difficult feelings, and we try to we rationalize that, and we say to ourselves, okay, but I don't know how to do that. I don't feel I'm able to do that. I don't feel I am like that. I can reach this kind of personalities, this kind of behavior. I can't, you know, reach whatever my goal is and whatever personality I want to exhibit. There is one important thing now to be focused on, to really understand. The brain is very limited into like resource, like as a resource, like for finding solutions, okay? Everything goes through our mind, our brain, okay? So the solutions we're going to discover in a way, the things that are going to work well for us, to make us climb another step in our development, okay, is going to go through our brain. And we think that comes from our brain. Now, I would like to give you an image like with internet, okay? If you have a computer, you can find everything you want on your computer. And if you find to try all solutions, if you try to find all solutions or information or piece of information in your computer, is going to be limited because you have a certain, you know, limited amount of programs of information, and you can pick anything into that, but that's very limited. Now, if you're connected to internet, you can find anything, and it's going to, you know, the solutions, the information is going to arrive and to go through your computer. Obviously, it doesn't mean that the information was in your computer. And that's a very good image, I think, when we think of ourselves, our brain, our thoughts, our resource. When we feel we don't know and we feel we're not able to do a certain thing, to reach a certain level, okay? We have to realize that we don't have to know how. We don't have to feel we're able to. We just have to focus on that and to remove the blocks, the barriers, okay, in front of us. So, why that? Because, you know, a lot of times when we are just like, you know, you're joyous, you're happy, you have some project, you don't know how you're going to reach that, but you feel pretty confident, or at least, you know, nothing blocks you, you feel just joyous to do it, and you focus on what you want, and you move, and solutions arrive, okay? They arrive, you meet the right person, you know, you stumble across the good book, the good information, the good person, the good whatever, you know, and you find solutions and you move, but at first you didn't know how you were doing that, you were going to do that, okay? And that's exactly what happens when there's nothing that blocks you. So what is important to realize is that you don't have to have the solution, you have just to focus, and we have resources much more than we think. We are like connected to internet because, you know, our life is not just our brain, it's much more than that. You know, scientists just now start to really discover that we're not just matter, nothing is just matter, just energy first, and energy is vibration, and that is way beyond, you know, just simple objects and simple body. So there are a lot of things to dive in. I don't know, you know, that much about all that, but the thing is that we have much more resources than we think, and we don't have to know intellectually through our brain how we're going to do. The thing is to be focused on what we want, you know, focus on that, and to remove the other blocks. So feed the good wolf and notice the bad wolf, I would say, and stop feeding it. you know, and that's really the key part. If you're able to focus on what you want and to realize that, hey, I'm just having negative thoughts, I'm just feeling negative things, I'm just feeling I can't do it and so on. But I know that there is a part of myself who knows exactly what to do, how to do it, when to do it, what to say, you know, everything. I don't know intellectually, but I will realize that things happen. Okay, so I have resources. I have to understand that it's not from my brain and I don't have to have the solutions right now, because the only solution is focus on what I want and stop feeding other things and let them die, even the feelings of I'm not able. Okay, so that's a key part to understand, to really develop what you want and decondition yourself and really recondition yourself through the best life you want. Okay, talk to you very soon. Don't hesitate to check my training, full training on deconditioning yourself on soundscrazy.net, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye bye.